With so much content whizzing around out there, there's only one storytelling platform that helps you keep calm and stay informed and inspired: Flipboard. Flipboard curates the world's stories so you can be smarter in your work, life, and play. Choose from thousands of topics to personalize Flipboard and get the latest stories from the best publishers and experts delivered to you 24/7. When you see stories you want to save or share, tap the plus button to add them to private or public collections. It's that simple. Used by millions of people every day, Flipboard is how people move themselves and the world forward. Get started now at flipboard.com. It's the E-commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's E-commerce Minute episode 334.
In today's episode, Square launches Terminal.
Payment solution company Square has launched their new point-of-sale hardware device called Terminal. Terminal is an all-in-one device for card and mobile payments, which can accept credit card and mobile payments through Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, and NFC. Terminal is the all-in-one device that can process payments over Wi-Fi and print out receipts. The Terminal accepts chip cards inserted at the front, magstripe cards swiped along the edge, and the tap of a smartphone smartwatch to make a mobile payment. It's completely portable, and Square has designed the device to work wirelessly with an all-day battery, meaning you don't need to use a phone or tablet as you do with Square's basic card reader. This allows salespeople to move about the selling area freely and allow them to make transactions right at the point of decision with the customer. Business owners can manually input the payment amounts or have a preset inventory displayed on screen. Sales are tracked and products added through Square software, which can be accessed via any mobile or desktop device. Consumers are now able to use a variety of payment methods that weren't available with merchants who were using the basic Square reader. Terminal is priced at $399, making it more affordable than Square's Register, and the company is offering a $300 credit, which would reduce the price to $99. Merchants can sign up for the Square Terminal at square.com/go/terminal. Pretty cool.
This is so pretty.
It's a really nice looking device.
I'm so glad you did this.
We'll have pictures on our website, ecommerceminute.co. Basically, it is, what would you say? The screen size is about the size of an iPhone 7, but it's the shape of it
7
is
Plus.
7 Plus, a little wider. It's shaped like its physical shape is basically slanted, almost like a triangle. And the triangle accommodates the mag swipe on the side, so it's ergonomically like you can swipe down instead of swiping flat. You're swiping down. There's a slot in the front for chip cards. And in the demo video, which we'll have on our website, you can just tap your smartphone or your watch right on the front of the screen.
It has an NFC built in.
It's great. I think it's great for business owners because they don't have to invest in the iPad or smartphone. They don't have to buy extra equipment. This is like an all-in-one. Mm-hmm. Once this breaks or once this is upgraded, you just get a new one. I really loved all the stuff that Square designs from their software interface and in the hardware. The hardware is beautiful, but I think this is a great step forward, and the portability makes it a real winner.
Portability and just the affordability of it. I mean, you're paying $399 for a new business, but it's, you get a credit, and then even the transaction fees are not that expensive.
And what are the transaction fees?
$2.6 with 10 cents.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
I believe so. I think that's 2.6% plus 10 cents. But, you're paying, your regular registers are more expensive than that sometimes.
Yeah, it's true. Who is currently competing against Square in this equipment space? Is there anybody out there?
Yes, there is. There's a whole bunch of companies that are playing in this space.
But they're not top of mind because I can't think of any, and you can't think of any. So
no, in the restaurant, I would say in the restaurant side, like if there's a lot more, I think, POS systems for restaurants that are competing with Square than there is small registers for small, tiny business. The barbershops, the flower shops.
But their niche POSs for just restaurant business. Like you used to go in and see the Aloha system all the time. Like everybody had Aloha.
Yeah, Aloha is it's still legacy and still big, and it's been around forever. But obviously, I think OpenTable has one now too. There's Toast, there's Chrome, there's just a slew of these things.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Nobody's really attacking. Everybody's attacking the restaurant side of it, which is actually pretty difficult if you are full. You got to remember most of these ticketing systems, like Aloha, works in behind the kitchen too. So that's how the ticket gets there. So
it's got to communicate to a different spot, right? So it's a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
Then this, I mean, you could see this at a craft show, or you could see this in a barbershop. Like this
Exactly.
this could be used anywhere.
And the fact that it's really tiny, it's all full in one system is amazing and awesome. And I think they're going to do really well with this one when you don't need a full register, right?
Yep.
A barbershop, like my barbershop has a square, but they have the whole register thing, right?
They have the whole thing.
I mean, you would prefer one of these than
we prefer one of these, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, one article I read, it was like, that's like a perfect scenario where you're at a hairstylist and, you're dealing with the customer. The customer's in the chair, maybe you're upselling. You're saying, oh, would you like another treatment or something like that? Oh, here you go. Let's pay for it right now. The customer doesn't have to get out of the chair. Or the perfect example would be, a clothing store. You're a clothing store. It's kind of like when you go to the Apple store, where it's like you're astonished by how quick the transaction is and how quickly they can take your money. This is basically the Apple store concept, and I think, I love that. I love just like, I know what I want. I come in, I pay, and I get the hell out of there. More businesses using this, they get my business because I love it.
Yeah, I mean, the idea that you don't have to go to a register and have it, like, I would see this, like, I think perfectly simple, like furniture store, right? You're standing in a big, huge furniture store, boom, done, selected. Like, I think a lot of these, or pop-up type of, things. I mean, I think that's a better go. Also, at a pop-up or a flea market, I think people are going to be less hesitant of giving them credit card with this thing.
So I go to a lot of those things. I went to that,
right?
The Trenton Punk Rock Flea Market, and pretty much everyone there has the square reader. So I think,
it's a little more, it's given now, but I think about this, giving somebody a credit card with this thing and somebody with like a phone.
Yeah, the little chip, the little square thing. It's like the dongle. It's almost seems like a little sketchy. It's like, oh, you're gonna take my transaction, put it on your phone. This seems a little bit more, I don't know, what's the word, official.
Well, it's official, and the reason they can give you better percentage is because it's their device. That means it's probably secure internally. It's been, blessed and all that kind of stuff. I think that's really why, if you look at the reader, yeah, look at the little swipey thingy, yeah. So it's just making it more secure.
Instead of having the dongle, which is at the mercy of your phone, which may or may not be updated or whatever. I don't know how secure that is. That's a
right.
Good point.
So this is why you get better percentages. You get a little more oomph, and I think that's good. That's why you also have like. Plus, this thing, like the square reader, is just a swipey, right? Where this is NFC and chip card and all the rest of it.
This just opens it up. I mean, it just opens up to so many different methods of payment, which is, I think that was the whole point of this device, which, and like I said, it's beautiful, works great. There's a good demo video we're going to post on our website, ecommerceminute.co, made by Square. It's pretty cool. Really neat. So it's called Terminal. And as I said, merchants can sign up for the Square Terminal at square.com/go/terminal. Bart, do you have anything to add?
That is it, sir.
All right. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.